Hi, today we're going to make flaounes, which are a Greek Cypriot speciality for Easter. I know Easter has passed, but you should definitely still give them a go. They're also made by Turkish Cypriots for Ramadan. Hopefully you'll enjoy this recipe. For the cheese mixture, you will need 900 grams of cheese. I've used halloumi and cheddar, 250 grams of sultanas, 6 eggs, 75 grams each of self-raising and plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of dried mint, 1 teaspoon of mahlepi and mastika. The cheese will be grated the day before, so mix it every couple of hours so it doesn't stick together, and then give a good mix before you're ready to use it. Add the flour, baking powder and yeast gradually and mix it together, then add more again. That just helps to make sure everything's distributed evenly. Add the mahlepi and the mastika and mix again. Add the sultanas. I do this gradually so I can incorporate them well throughout the mixture, but you can add them in one go if you want. Then add in the mint, then start to add in the eggs. Do this slowly in case you don't need all of it. I've started stirring it with a spoon, but I will switch to my hand because it gets quite stiff. You're looking for a stiffish paste. Eventually you want to be able to form a ball, and then you know the mixture's ready, but mine wasn't quite ready, so I added a little more self-raising flour. Then cover with towels and leave to rise for 2 to 5 hours. I left mine for 5 hours. To make the dough, you'll need 750 grams of plain flour, 3 teaspoons of instant yeast, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of mahlepi and mastika, 1 teaspoon of salt, 500 milliliters of warm milk, 120 milliliters of olive oil. Bring all the dry ingredients together and then make a well and add the olive oil. Gradually add the milk. Don't do it all in one go because you don't know how much you're going to need. Once the dough comes together, put it onto a surface and knead for about 10 minutes. Then put it aside to rise for an hour. After 1 hour, the dough will be ready. It's not my finest piece of dough, but it does the job. The cheese mixture will also be ready and matured now. For the next stage, you're going to need 100 grams of sesame seeds and an egg wash, which I've mixed with a little bit of milk. So roll the dough thinly. This is not my hand now, this is my mum's hand rolling. And shape with a bowl to ensure the flaounes come out the same size. Then add a tablespoon of the cheese mixture to the dough. Bring in the 2 sides and press down. And then bring in the 2 ends and press down. Then prick the ends with a fork to seal them and leave on the tray. So once again, do the sides, the ends and prick with a fork. When the tray is full, leave the flaounes for 10 minutes so they can rise a little bit, and then brush with egg wash and sprinkle them with sesame seeds. and then put in a 180C oven for 20 minutes. These delicious cheesy breads are ready and they're golden. I hope you like them as much as I do. As I said before, I know Easter has passed, but give them a go. They're absolutely delicious. If you like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.